Hi, I'm Haley Bowman, Communications Director with the Iowa State Bar Association, and I'm here with the ISBA's Center for Law and Civic Education Director, John Wheeler, who leads Iowa's mock trial programs. John, thank you for being here today. And for those attorneys or people who are interested in volunteering at mock trial, whether it be middle school or high school across Iowa, can you just give them and set some expectations for what they might experience as a volunteer in the mock trial program?
Sure. Thanks, Haley. This is part of the semi-annual appeal. Every November, we work with middle school students. Every March, we work with high school students. But the program can't exist without the volunteer efforts of hundreds of ISBA members and legal professionals and others in the community who care about giving students the skills and the opportunity. So, first of all, who's qualified? If you have a law degree, you are qualified to judge mock trial. If you're in law school, you're qualified to judge mock trial. If you're in college and you have some mock trial experience in your background, you're qualified to judge mock trial. If you are a community member that has attended a mock trial event, or you've seen lots of mock trial, you've done mock trial in your past, you've judged other academic competitions in the past, you're qualified. We need volunteers. There is a easy way to volunteer. There's a registration button on our homepage. Click that. You can indicate the region that you want to volunteer, the time frame that's set. I think when you volunteer, you will get an email back that says thank you and a confirmation. You will hear from me sometime later that will say, I'm just confirming that we have you scheduled to judge in the Mason City Regional at 8:30 in the morning on this particular date. That's your opportunity to check your calendar and say, now my plans have changed. All you need to do is let me know. Then sooner, closer to the regional, you'll get all of the information, where, a when, a why, a how, link to the case materials, um, telling you what room to show up to when you arrive. There will be a short judge's briefing before each trial round. So when I tell you that the region starts at 8:30 or the trial round starts at 8:30, please show up a little bit earlier. First of all, some of the places are confusing. Wander down random hallways, but you'll find us. Um, at that point, we'll have judge briefing telling you kind of last minute instructions, and then pairing you with someone who will be your judging partner. Now, I know some people have some real hesitation about presiding. If you're a tax attorney, if you're a bankruptcy attorney, if you're an estate attorney, you may not feel comfortable in the courtroom. First of all, remember these are middle school and high school students, and you've gone to law school, so you know more than they do, even though they may try to tell you that you don't. Secondly, there are people who don't mind or actually prefer presiding. So if you tell me in advance that you prefer to preside or you prefer just to score, you're going to do fine. We'll pair you with a in a team. Even after we've paired, if both people really don't want to preside, again, all you need to do is tell me. I will change your judging assignment. No harm, no foul. Everything's good. Um, so each trial round takes at the middle school level probably 2 hours or less. Every once in a while it goes much shorter than that. Every once in a while it may go a little bit longer than that. At the high school level, they tend to run about 2.5 hours or so. Um, if you've got the whole day, I'd love to put you to work for multiple times in a single day. Or if you've got some time to follow around the state and do regionals all over the place, again, I'm happy to put you to work for that. Um, Mostly, I just want to say there is no fear in judging, because while the legal merits are going on, what you're focused on more is the performance. How well do the students prepare and present their case? How well do the witnesses get into character? How well does a team identify a theme or a theory and carry that through? So it's more evaluation of the performance and the presentation. As I tell the students, the legal merits don't matter. It's a little bit of a lie because the legal merits do matter because that's how you build your case. But in your evaluation, You're focused on how poised they are, how professional they look, how civil are they to their opposing counsel. All of those things are going into your team score or your individual scores. Um, Let me just end by saying that we can't do this program without you. Iowa mock trial is a little bit different than other mock trial programs in the nation. We not only allow, but we encourage you to make comments, written comments on the ballot, oral comments at the end of their presentation. When you give a student an 8, that will make them feel pretty good that day. That may even make them brag until the next year that they got an 8 out of a 10. But really, the 8 doesn't mean anything. But when you give students evaluation feedback that tells them why they deserve the 8, that you were impressed by their poise and their presentation, believe me, that sticks with them for a lifetime. And that encourages students who may be thinking about going into the legal profession to continue, but more importantly, they will carry these skills through life, and they will remember that there was a community member who praised their presentation, and that gave them the confidence to go on and do great things. Not all of these students will be lawyers, but they will all be citizens, and they'll all appreciate the role of law and the role of lawyers in their society.
Thank you, John, for taking time to talk with us today and explain that. Hopefully, if you're interested in volunteering to judge at mock trial, feel free, and you have any questions, feel free to reach out to John. He's the expert and can help you walk through this, and he's obviously very knowledgeable and great to work with. He's my colleague, so I can say that. Anyways, if you are interested in judging for middle school and high school mock trial, now's the time to start engaging. We're really ramping up efforts and needing judges. Like John mentioned, it takes the volunteers like you to help make these programs possible and run smoothly. And especially as we're gearing up to host National High School Mock Trial in Des Moines in 2026. There's no better time to get engaged and start volunteering to judge these programs, and then be along for the journey when we host the National High School Mock Trial then. So thanks again, John, and please register to sign up for mock trial judging. Thanks.